Hi everybody, I'm getting ready to go thrifting. I'd love you to join me. I have a couple grandkids that are going to need some bigger clothes for this winter. I try to make sure that I have clothes here for when they come and visit, so mom and dad doesn't have to worry about packing a bag and all that stuff. I just want it to be as easy and simple as possible. Hopefully I find some good deals. I always like to buy used and save the difference. I'm very picky about what I buy. I do look really good for holes, for stains or anything like that. Sometimes I miss them, sometimes, and that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But I am having a hard time finding my grandson used clothes, because mainly that he is almost 3 and that age is tough. They are rowdy, they get their clothes dirty, they spill stuff on it, they're little boys. So it's hard to find good used clothes that are still in really good condition, don't have the knees ripped out or anything like that. He was in a size 2T forever and ever, and then he went to a 4T, 5T real quick. So hopefully I can find something, and if I can't, I may be doomed to buy new. So hopefully that's not the case, and I will let you know if I find anything good. I'm currently at my local Goodwill, and just as I thought, they really didn't have any clothes in the size that I needed for my grandson. Very few selection. They either were too expensive, in my opinion, for used clothing, or they had stains on them, or something like that. But there wasn't that much. But I did find this. It's a pedal jumper, and I know there's a lot of controversy with these things, but they actually work really good for our toddlers in our little pool. They can touch, but just barely, and it just kind of gives everybody peace of mind, and they're always being watched. And I also, and the pedal jumper is $2.99. They're about $14-15 new. This one looks really nice, and like it's really hardly been used. And then I found this suitcase. It's Disney brand. I have a few suitcases. They're getting so old that they're falling apart. But this is $4.99, and I know that my granddaughters will love it. It looks like it's in really good shape for $4.99. That's all I found so far. Well, I just got done at Walmart. I would have videoed in there, but I was on the phone with my daughter and my daughter-in-law. I had to get cat foods, but I found this backpack for one of my granddaughters. Her brother got a Spider-Man backpack that lights up, and it was $3, but they didn't have anything that she wanted at the time. And this one's also a light up one. This one was $5, originally $15, but even though it wasn't $3, I still thought it was worth it for her to have a backpack as well. So pretty happy about that. And then also I found, which I've bought a few of these before. Ooh, sorry about the noise of the bag. I found this swimsuit with sleeves in it for $3. I've been trying to buy swimsuits with like as much coverage as possible, so I don't have to put so much sunscreen on them. But anyways, I thought that was a pretty good deal. So I should be covered for swimsuits next summer. So that's pretty good. Haven't found any good used clothes yet, but I'm gonna go to a couple more places. Well, guys, I wish I could tell you that I found, a bunch of clearance clothes, or more used clothes, or, something like that. But on the way to the other 2 stores, I ended up stopping at my mother and father-in-law's house, and I ended up coming home with the cat instead. So while I didn't find clothes, I found a free cat. well, I say that, but my father-in-law, they had gotten a cat about a year ago, and he has allergies to it, and he's just been kind of dealing with it and suffering with it, and he's taking medication. It doesn't really help, you know, like he needs it to, and they were needing to rehome the cat. I already have 2 cats, and I have a little dog, but we decided that we could take him, so I didn't go anywhere else. It was too hot to go anywhere else, so I ended up going home. I would send you a video of him, but he is hiding and he won't come out. So I do have a picture of him, though, that they had taken when I wasn't there, and he's beautiful. But anyways, that's the story for today. I had a great day, and I hope you had a great day.